fronts are where it's at, and I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and fill my tag here early on Monday or Tuesday.
You need to quit throwing around the four-letter C word when you say cold there, my friend.
Hey, that's where I live. In Iowa, that's all I care about is cold.
Ugh.
I wish we had more of it down there in the boot or at the top part of Texas. That would be nice. Here's your starting lineup for tonight's USRA Hobby Stock feature event here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. On the pole, it'll be car number 14, Kevin Lacey. To his outside, the pilot of car number 52, that's Carter Coop.
Inside row number 2, it's Taylor Donlin in the 33 junior. Then Andrew Inman in car 71 rolls off 4th.
Brandon Scher will line up 5th tonight out of Garner, Iowa in the 27. And to his outside, Dustin Gilbranson from Sioux Falls, South Dakota in the 6.
Starting 7th in the 6J, that's John Snyder. To his outside, Spencer Reef in car number 7.
Parker Anderson and Arthur Schott round out your top 10 runners here. Zach Smith, Jeremy Wegner, Crimmins, and Greer. And, of course, the rest of the field. We've announced these names a few times tonight. You guys already know who they are by now, but we'll tell you about them throughout this race as it rolls on here. We are going 18 laps in distance here tonight in this one, Eric.
Absolutely. Kevin Lacey and Carter Coop going to battle it out for the lead early down the back straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Lacey to the bottom, Coop just to the right-hand side of car number 14, off of turn number 4, lap number 1. Give it to Carter Coop with the line.
Man, these last 4 to 5 races out here on the racetrack since that track rework is really been good. We're 2 by 2 for the race lead and nearly 3 wide down the back straightaway. The 6 of Branson split the gap. Last night stood on the front row, led the first couple of laps, and then went backwards, Eric, trying to turn the tide tonight for the 6 cars. They exit 4.
Still side by side for your lead, that time by the line. Kevin Lacey took it back from the 52. Now Coop will tuck in right behind the 14, so your leader, Kevin Lacey, has a solid hold on it right now down the back straightaway into 3 and 4.
Yeah, good race here in the turn number 3 for the 4th spot as well. The 33 around the bottom of Donlin. Inman in the 7. Bulletproof Tees dual view. Right side of your screen, it's the battle for the race lead. You see that trio there. 1, 2, 3 on the left side of your screen. You see the entire field going at it here. Off of 2, the 7 car swung a little high, wide, and handsome. That's Inman. Allows 2 cars to scoot by to him. Down the back straightaway, Parker Anderson now going to move his way inside of the top 5. And car number 47P.
Yeah, we saw what Anderson did earlier tonight in his heat race. He came to the front in a hurry, looking to do the same thing here in tonight's A main. Meanwhile, up front, Dustin Gilbranson. Oh my good Lord, we have a hard rollover on the bottom of the front straightaway. Red flag is out. That was massive as I saw the tail end of that one. We've seen some rollovers here this week so far, but very rarely have we seen a car up in the air completely off the ground like that. Hopefully that driver's okay as we wait word.
Yeah, that was a hard rollover there. That's the 18Z, I do believe, of Zach Smith.
And already good news, drivers okay on the front straightaway. Fantastic news down there right on the front straightaway here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Look at the roll cage on that race car. That car badly mangled.
That was gnarly. That was Gnarls Barkley, no doubt, man. The 18Z of Zach Smith going for a wild ride here on the front straightaway.
Yeah, you see the halo bent down on that. It looks like maybe the left side upright maybe broken it. Oh, okay, no, that's the A pillar of the sheet metal. Then the right side upright by the A bars. But still, the right side halo bar, you can see that it's bent down. The front halo bar bowed down. Man, for that driver to be okay, the safety equipment, the roll cage obviously bent, but didn't give way. It did its job, protected the driver of that race car. Again, with the track officials there, I can't really see the number on that race car. Not sure exactly who that is.
It's Zach Smith.
Okay, Zach Smith, thank you.
Hey guys, I just want to point out real quick. Zach Smith is back up over here in the backstretch. This is actually Gavin Bartell, weekly racer from the Deer Creek, Mississippi Thunder area.
Well, good job.
Thank you, Trent. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that certainly helped. That's Rankin down there.
Looks like we've got.
I thought I saw 18, but clearly I did not.
Yeah, I just caught the tail. That's about as much as I saw of it originally as well.
Same.
And wow.
Man.
The best thing out of that, though, is what you see right there at the top right-hand corner of the screen. That driver walking away, climbing into an ATV, getting ready to get a ride back to the pit area. Race fans, put your hands together for him one more time. Driver okay down there at the bottom of the front straightaway.
So a little bit about Gavin. I see him every Friday night at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Has been a hobby stock racer for the past couple of years. Has dabbled a little bit this year in the USRA stock car division. A front runner up there at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Always in a good mood. This is probably the first and only time I'm ever going to see him down like this. But man, that was a heck of a tumble. I'm glad to see he's up and all right. But normally he's a high spirit, great guy, and has a great support system as well. So tough luck here for the 18 JR.
Yeah, no doubt. And, looking at that, getting a great shot there on the Racing Dirt cameras of all sides of that race car. You see the sticker on the backside of that race car, Adams Race Car or Racing Chassis. Shout out to Adams Racing Chassis for the car that they built, protecting that young man. And I know that they're not the only chassis builder that their cars stand up well to an incident like that. But when you see something like that and the car does its job, keeps the driver safe like it's supposed to, you definitely want to throw an attaboy out to the chassis builder. So congratulations to those guys. The cars can be rebuilt, drivers cannot. And the good thing about this one, this go-around, driver's safe and able to climb out of the race car.
Indeed. Best chassis manufacturers out there have been able to find the speed and also be able to make their cars as safe as possible. But the number one thing on all these chassis manufacturers' mind, of course it should be, and I'm sure they all feel the same way, the number one deal is for safety. And I know they all want to see their drivers walk away from scenes like that. That was absolutely a wild ride for Gavin Bartell. Happy he was able to walk away there under his own power. This has been a very exciting race from the drop of the initial green flag. We have 4 laps scored in this one, Eric, 14 to go. And Kevin Lacey has led the first several, but Carter Coop's been right there. They've been raging war, racing side by side. And the battle from third on back is anybody's guess, man. It's been a ton of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw affair at the front of the field between the top two. Look at Dustin Gulbranson, though. We talked about him, your national points leader coming into the week. He's largely struggled by his own admission the first 2 nights, but maybe looks like he's found something from a 6th place starting spot already up to 3rd, and he looked like he was running your leaders down before that caution flag waved.
Yeah, well, this caution flag is going to put everybody on the heels of each other, so it should get pretty interesting here as we'll get ready to find out who's got the baddest hot rod of the bunch here on this Friday night special here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Kevin Lacey, beautiful race car there in that number 14. Maybe one of the nicer sheet metal bodies we've seen here this weekend. That thing is still pristine. As on the loud pedal is the 14 of Kevin Lacey. Back to the green flag we go.
Field rolls off down the front straightaway back into turns 1 and 2. Lacey going to tug the train off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Gulbranson on the outside of the 52 at Carter Coop. Side-by-side battle for the runner-up spot. There's the 47P of Parker Anderson. Don't forget about him. Saw what he did earlier tonight. He's in 4th.
Man, a complete role reversal from last night's run for the 6th car of Gulbranson. He started up front last night and went backwards tonight. He has budged off that top shelf of the racetrack, and he's got that 6 car working really, really good right in the middle. We're about a lane and a half or so up off the bottom, and here comes the 6 of Gulbranson for the race lead.
Gulbranson trying to work to the outside of the 14 to Kevin Lacey. Lacey will lead lap number 6, 12 laps to go, but Gulbranson is coming to the outside of the 14. Battle for the lead starts to heat up down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Gulbranson, Lacey knows he's there now. Off of turn number 4, new leader, give it to the 6.
A power move around the outside for the 6 of Gulbranson. And the 14 of Lacey's about to have company as well. 3 cars hot on his heels. Here comes Coop in car number 52. Last night's 3rd place finisher in the 47P. It's Parker Anderson. Rolling his way there. He sits in 5th. Here comes the 33 of Donlin now. This racetrack is money right now off of 4. Good racing up front. The 6 of Gulbranson continues the lead.
Yep, throw a blanket over your top 5 as Gulbranson going to try to stretch it now. On the right-hand side of your screen, on the left-hand side of your screen, you're watching about 7 or 8 cars all battle at the back of the field. We've got one off. That's your 2nd place runner. Lacey just pulled off up lane on the back straightaway. Kevin Lacey out of this one on lap number 9.
I'll tell you what, Donlin is rolling to the front. Here comes Taylor Donlin in car number 33. He is ripping the lip down the back straight of the 52 car Lockstep in tow, following his tire tracks into turn number 3, helping him clean off that top shelf. May just be a matter of time, and Gold Branson will be thinking to himself, I should have been running the top again. Off of 4, about to have heavy company here into 1. Donlin ripping the top, about to have company here. He's going to flash to the outside in just a matter of moments of Gold Branson.
Yep, Donlin not quite able to get there that time. They're going to lose the tail down the back straightaway. Donlin will dial up the top part of the racetrack, pulls to the side of the 6 of Gold Branson, but Gold Branson knows he's there. Donlin going to tuck back in behind the 6 down the front straightaway, back into turns 1 and 2.
You think Gold Branson wishes they'd put the race back on the video board so he could see what line we're talking about? Here we go, off of 2, down the back straightaway. It's hitting up for the race lead. The 33 of Donlin got to fire it in there. He'll fire a missile to the top shelf for the Lucas Oil Speedway off of turn number 4. Gold Branson feels the pressure, but it won't be enough to overtake for the race lead. 33, give it to Taylor Donlin.
You know, I personally believe, not to take our attention away from the race on the racetrack, I personally believe every video board at any racetrack around the country, when the track's under green, that's what it should show right there. Not the live feed. It should show the running order, live feeds for replays at the racetrack and for those at home. Nevertheless, I digress. Personal opinions aside, Donlin's taking over the lead from the 6 of Gold Branson.
Thank you, Eric. The 33 of Donlin down the back straightaway, now trying to step away from the rest of the field. Into 3, Gold Branson trying to get the race lead back in which he lost. 6 car can only follow the 33 around the top shelf now. 52 of Carter Coop rolling there. Bring along the 47P, it's Parker Anderson, the 25 of Monson, rolling his way forward as well out of a D-main for Monson tonight. What a run. 18th. Started 18th here in this one for Monson.
Now Gold Branson has found the top side after the 33 of Taylor Donlin rolled by. Now Gold Branson going to reel in the 33 of Donlin as he got tight. Battle for the lead heating up once again. Gold Branson going to have no choice but to try to dive to the middle part of the racetrack. See if maybe he tries to pull a slider. We got one off the top of 2. He makes it off. We stay clean and green. Gold Branson couldn't do anything on the bottom of the racetrack. He'll follow back up to the top side of the speedway in turns 3 and 4. This time by the line. 2 laps to go.
Thank you, PSG. Please stay green. Let's settle this one right here, right now. Into 1, Donlin trying to make no mistakes into turn number 1. The 6 of Gold Branson is searched all over this racetrack. Top, middle, low, high. Everything he can do to find the mustard to squirt by the 33 of Donlin. The Hochatown Saloon, last call is out. Gold Branson, diamonds off the corner, and they're going to be side by side underneath the flag stand into the turn number 1. The Hochatown Saloon, last call is out. Eric, bring us home.
Here comes Gold Branson to the middle part of the racetrack, going to try the diamond move once again. Donlin too tough to tame off the top side of the speedway, but Gold Branson going to tug to the left rear quarter panel now. Back into 3 and 4 for the final time. Donlin up top.
Oh,
Branson,
no.
The diamond cut the corner. Hit the 15 of Crimmins is there, but we're going to race to the no. Yellows are out.
Oh, my gosh. What a absolute buzzkill. Sometimes you just got to call it like you see it, right?
Wow.
The 15.
Gold Branson was going to race the leader to the line, and it was going to be a good one. I thought Gold Branson was going to have it, but the 15 of Crimmins backwards at the bottom of 4 brings us to a caution before we can end it. My, oh my.
I wish Crimmins is getting coal for Christmas. Oh, my goodness. A minute when I said PSG. Man, what a race that was. You wanted to see that one get played out. I don't know how that one would have worked out because you saw the 33 at Donlin get off the gas there. But the 6, you know, man, that was about to be a photo finish. You saw it coming.
Absolutely. Here's the question, though. Now that Donlin has seen what Gold Branson can do you change anything if you're Donlin, or do you dare the 6 of Gold Branson to beat you using the diamond move, knowing the top side of the racetrack is the preferred line?
I think you have to stick to your guns here and use what's got you to this point. Like Donlin has been ripping that top, but he's been able to move around the racetrack as well. I think that car's good in multiple lines. Problem is, though, he doesn't have that proverbial rearview mirror. He doesn't really know where they're coming from. And here on the restart, he's also got to worry about the 52 of Coupe as well. So it's not just one car he has to worry about. He's got to worry about all of them here on the restart.
So yellow lights are out. Field going to come back to green.
Back underway, Gold Branson going to sidestep the 52 of Coupe. Anderson going to throw his hat up into the ring. He'll go 3 wide for third here on the start as we restart him off of 2 down the back straightaway.
White flag going to fly this time by the line. Gold Branson Gonna diamond cut the corner, gets to the left side of the 33. Got cars around at the back end of the field. Please move. Please move. He gets it moving. Into turns 1 and 2. Branson right on the back here. Leader Donlin for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Donlin gonna right in a lane off the top. Gives Branson the top side of the speedway. Off of turn number 4. Donlin, Branson. They touch down the line. Wow.
Wow.
Taylor Donlin holds on by 13 one-thousandths of a second over Destin Branson. Parker Anderson was right there.
Well, Jacob Monson was there. His transponder was cutting in and out for the last half of this race. The $25 car was right there as well. He started 18th. And, I mean, if they would have started ruffling each other any worse, he would have won the race. That
Taylor
was wild.
Donlin holds on to the win, race fans.
It does
get a little too excited as they come to the checkered flag there, but man.
No, you sounded great. That was awesome. Left him the lane, and then he said, you know what? I don't know about it.
Beating and banging, touching to the line.
You know what that reminded me of? That finish between Kurt Busch and Ricky Craven.
Yes.
The way it finished and the way the car was coming across the line. I know that.
Shades of Darlington here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway, without a doubt.
Pretty wild. That was in 2003, I think, wasn't it? The Southern 500 at Darlington. But
Rink,
wow.
I don't know about you, but what a way to finish up a Hobby Stock A main tonight.
Yeah, you should see Taylor's looking at his face right now. Boy, that was pretty exciting. And Taylor is from my back home town of Decorah. I've watched him grow up here racing USRA Hobby Stocks. His dad, Kevin Donlin, I watched him when I was younger. And boy, he's going to be excited. Wheatland Taylor Donlin wins tonight.